And yeah, and we've got next, we're calling him a wild card because he did have to go through the qualifying round. But Ben Hanna, he's definitely not a dark horse. We know Ben Hanna. We've seen him on this wall before. Ben Hanna and Eric Senta.
And in his seed rounds, didn't he top out both times?
He was the only male athlete to both on-site the route and top it out both times.
So yeah, I mean, that's a huge advantage. He's felt all the holds. He's done them twice, so it's refining beta every time that you do it. You've got your strategy in mind. But I'll tell you what, do not count Eric Senta out. He's a Canadian competitor, multiple champion, and an interesting thing about Eric is that his sister is also one of Canada's best bouldering competitors, having been a champion Canadian competitor for a few years up there. So we've got a family legacy in this competition climbing.
Ben Hanna off to a fast start, just like we expected. He had a great seed time yesterday. He never really had to push himself compared to the other male competitors. But Eric Senta is not going to go down without a fight. He's right on his heels.
You know, when I talked to Eric Senta, he said that the beta, that the climbing right on the steepest part of the wall, on the tsunami wave of the wall, he said it's tricky and nobody's kind of using the same beta. Everybody's trying all these different things with their feet, with their toe hooks, with the opposition you're getting out of your heels, and he was definitely concerned about that section of the wall, so let's see how he does.
Right now they're moving through this section of the wall a lot faster than they did yesterday. They were far more tentative trying to figure out that contortion section.
This is still anybody's heat, even though Ben is a little bit in the lead.
Ben has the advantage of having been to the top of this wall twice.
These holds.
He knows these holds. He also knows
looks like he's got
that he's got to really lock it down for these final moves to secure the win. Sorry, Ben, no dark horse there. We were expecting you to do well, and you did not disappoint.
Eric set flip. All right.
Chris, it almost looks like they're having fun. Ben Hanna, who was our fastest time in the first round, going against Carlo Traversi, who is no stranger to speed. Carlo can move fast.
Let's hear it for Carlo.
Just the classic double fist pump from Carlo.
And Ben Hanna, he had to qualify for this event as well, but he is no dark horse.
No.
He's no wild card. He's experienced in this event. He's competed in it before and done quite well. And he moves very fast on this wall. He always looks super comfortable. The only athlete to top the wall twice yesterday. He'll be climbing on your left, Carlo on the right. Off to a fast start, Chris.
Yeah, totally. Surprising. Carlo really spun right into that. He's keeping up. Little foot bobble. Got him slowed down there.
But Ben Hanna is really turning on the heat here. He's super comfortable. Maybe he wants to beat Jimmy's time. He knows how fast Jimmy is. And he wants to send a message to Jimmy that he can climb fast as well.
Really fast times.
And Carlo is crushing as well. He's not that far behind.
No, he is
Ben.
not that far behind.
Both of these athletes, if they make it to the top of the wall, are going to put up really, really fast times.
Yeah.
Maybe almost as fast as the women.
Nope. Ben just put the hammer down.
Here we are on that last risk move. Not a problem for Ben Hanna.
I'm telling you, that Ben Hanna has that last move dialed better than any of the other competitors.
And Ben Hanna has that sixth gear like we saw with Kyra Condi.
I don't know what makes these youth climbers so fast, but I tell you, it's again, coming into this competition, it is something that you have to dial in. It's not something you use outdoors. It's not even something you use in a lot of competitions. So the speed aspect, it's just something that they must just have on lockdown.
I can't speak specifically to Ben Hanna's experience, Chris, but I can say that a lot of these youth competitors do have experience speed climbing, because since they have started doing the youth program, speed is always a part of it. And that's going to come into play as we move towards Tokyo in 2020, because the athletes who compete in the Olympics, when climbing is an exhibition sport, will have to do a combination of speed, bouldering, and lead difficulty climbing. which is what all these young athletes have done coming up through the competitive circuit. What could make this event better, Chris, is if it was above the warm waters of the Mediterranean on the coast of Mallorca, where deep water soloing got its origins.
Okay, so the next section of the finals, Ben Hanna, Nathaniel Coleman.
I think this round, Chris, is anybody's to win. Both of these athletes have every bit of potential to win. There's no favorite in this round. Nathaniel wants to vanquish the demons of 2016, narrowly losing in the finals to Jan Hoya. But Ben Hanna, he's super fast, he's super composed.
Looks like Jimmy Webb shaved another 10 seconds off of his time, so he's getting faster and faster each round, down to 46.27. And, you know, again, like I said, there's reserves in there. We don't know how deep they go. Whoever wins this round is going to have to go up against that.
We could see 45 seconds in this round right here, Chris.
But in the moment, they're just worried about winning this round, getting through to it, and then they'll deal with Jimmy Webb.
Challenge. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nathaniel Coleman and Ben Hanna off to a neck-and-neck start, just like we expect. But these athletes are moving so fast.
There's just like a half a second.
Oh, Nathaniel Coleman just had a little bit of a problem with his sequence there, a rare problem for Nathaniel. He's really going to have to dig in if he wants to catch up to Ben.
But he's trying to catch up.
He's trying, but Ben has got this route in lockdown, the only athlete to make it to the top of the wall in every round, and he is showing that prowess now.
Keep in mind, too, that they're making it look easy, but they can fall off. So
and they are
it's not
neck and
just
neck
about
again.
who's going the fastest.
Nathaniel has made up some ground. No, Ben Hanna.
Hanna's got the top.
No feet necessary for Ben Hanna. He wanted that so badly, Chris. He's pretty happy with that.
Yeah, he just got faster and faster and faster as he went up that wall. Feet starting to cut. So confident on the final head wall on that route.
He's definitely sending a message to Jimmy Webb, too, that he can climb fast and that this is going to be quite a race in the final round.
Okay, so we're waiting for the time on Hanna to come down. I don't know if it's going to match Jimmy, but it's got to be close.
I think it's going to be super close, Chris, because Nathaniel was pushing him the whole way. It was only when Nathaniel...
Oh my God,
really?
We just got the number down here, 41.99, almost a sub 40.
Well,
5
Chris,
seconds less than Jimmy.
We could see 45 seconds in this round, and we saw 41 seconds.
Jimmy's was 46.27.
Incredible.
So Ben's 5 seconds faster than Jimmy Webb.
Well, if a lightning storm came in right now, Ben Hanna would be our winner, but Ben Hanna does not have that luxury, Chris. He's got one more round to go against returning champion Jimmy Webb.
Lisa Hathaway, I think Ben Hanna is the lightning storm.
Ben Hanna is the lightning storm on the Masters wall.
Yeah, look, at the beginning of this, you know, from the gates, we saw Jimmy Webb handily destroy this route, making it look easy. There's Jimmy standing there confidently backstage. But, you know, and I was worried. I was honestly worried that this was just going to be some sort of blowout with Jimmy Webb just...
To see this athlete leave Utah, but we're going to see this last heat of this event as it stands in Utah. It's going to be a blazing fast heat between Ben Hanna and returning champion Jimmy Webb. I can't wait for this to get going, Chris.
Yeah, Ben Hanna is psyched. He's warming up those hands. He's, you know, like Alex Puccio did earlier in the round, he's got chalk all the way up his arm.
And then we've got Jimmy Webb just looking so composed. He's just ready to fly. He's like, let's do this. I've been ready. I was born ready. I'm Jimmy Webb.
I think, you know, there's two different styles here. Ben Hanna just jumping around, laughing, smiling, and then we've got, you know, laser focus over there with Jimmy Webb. He's not messing around.
The crowd is going wild, and we're going to sit back
Here's what
and
we've
just
been waiting
enjoy
for in
this
the men's
final.
round.
A collective breath holding right now before they start.
2, 1, go!
very, very close. Ben Hanna's slight lead at the moment.
But no surprise, this is a lightning fast start. Both of these athletes are flying up the wall.
Oh, this is unreal.
Jimmy is
This
looking
is
a little
unreal.
more
I'm
measured,
feeling
but
nice.
they
The
are,
double dyno together. I don't know.
Come on, guys.
They are neck and neck. Oh, Jimmy is a little bit pulled ahead right now.
And they're
On the
climbing
tongue
so
move.
fast.
Ben skipped a move.
Oh!
Oh my God, Ben Hanna is off the wall. Jimmy Webb just gave us the shake of victory. He is so excited.
Oh man, you know, Ben
He's
Hanna
taking-
just had to go so hard. He was taking chances, skipping holds. He knew he had to put something new into his repartee, and he just could not do it.
And Jimmy Webb taking his time, enjoying the final moves on this beautiful head wall here at the Utah Olympic Park. He is once again our champion, our only 3-time champion, Jimmy Webb.
Yeah, and Ben Hanna, like I said, he knew he had to go harder than he had, taking chances, throwing his weight around.
This is where Jimmy really,
And he just couldn't control that swing when he dynoed to that hold, and that's a terrible hold.
this is where Jimmy really started turning it on. He's much more relaxed than Ben during that section. Ben might have gotten ahead of himself a little bit, Chris.
He actually, I think when he came off, he like grabbed his head in frustration as he was flying through the air.
But he knew he had to go fast. We're about to see Jimmy Webb.
Oh, and he
top the
does it with
wall.
style. He hits the lip of the
And
wall
the
with
fist
style
bump
and a
of-
fist pump.
Champion and
Fist bump of victory.
makes it right.
He obviously came here to win.
He and Kyra Condi both had demons to vanquish, and boy, Chris, did they vanquish those demons. Swimming out of the pool, he's not going to opt for the toe.